All right, the coroner's inquest into the death of 18-year-old Jackson Kradle continues later this week. Kradle died on Route 78 near Mount Carroll back on July 28th. We shared some of the key details from the day-long hearing yesterday, but there is more. Drew Coffey has been following this story now for months. He joins us live in studio tonight. Good evening, Drew.
Good evening, John. To start this story, it would be helpful to explain what a coroner inquest is. An inquest is similar to a trial with the coroner acting as a judge. There's a jury, testimony, and a verdict, but it isn't criminal or civil, seeking only to find the manner of death, whether suicide, homicide, or accident. In yesterday's inquest in Carroll County, we saw evidence and heard testimony on the events before and after the death of Jackson Kradle. No suspects have been named, but investigators have clearly been focused on two people in the death of Jackson Kradle. County Coroner Matt Jones gave testimony Tuesday about Kradle's autopsy, including the fact he was wearing only swim trunks when he was found lying face down on a Carroll County roadway. He sustained massive injuries to his skull, his backside, and right shoulder. He was also dragged after impact. Toxicology results showed Jackson's blood alcohol content of .192 and the presence of THC in his system. The intoxicants may have affected his balance, possibly explaining why he was lying in the roadway when he was hit. It was testimony from Kradle's girlfriend that revealed what happened the night before he died and where he was last seen. It was 5 in the afternoon on Saturday, July 27th, 2024, and here at the Copper Cow in Mount Carroll, local first responders and others were at a retirement party. Kradle and girlfriend Madeline Stevens were among the party goers. From there, they went to a get-together at Kradle's family farm, where Stevens and Kradle were consuming alcohol. Next, they were dropped off at Kradle's dad's house, but Jackson became agitated and left the house on foot. That was the last time he was seen alive. Others from the retirement celebration continued the party too, including the pair that found Jackson's body. Matt Herbstreith, an off-duty county deputy at the time, and Amy Hubble, a county dispatcher, were questioned during the inquest. With their attorney present, both declined to answer questions about the incident and what led up to it. Neither have been charged in the case, and they have not been ID'd as suspects. Although they didn't speak about the summer night, Herbstreith and Hubble's interactions with Illinois State Police reveals more. Hours of recordings of the pair with investigators show they both thought Herbstreith swerved in time to miss Jackson. Herbstreith admitted to drinking, but says he was sober when they found Kradle. But in a second interview, he said he couldn't be sure he missed the body. The inquest also included video of a pickup truck at the Savannah car wash about 30 minutes after Herbstreith and Hubble made the call that they found Jackson Kradle's body. Herbstreith refused to say whether it was him in the video, though he previously told investigators he'd been to the car wash. Human DNA, hair, and swimming trunk fiber were found on the underside of Herbstreith's truck. John?
All right, Drew, thank you. The inquest will continue tomorrow at 10 o'clock, and it's possible jurors will be taken to the scene to observe for themselves what they've heard in the courtroom there, and we'll be there and bring you any new information.